Hello, my name is Fred Batten. I'm the founder and president of a new nonprofit corporation called the Real Cance Inc. As you've seen, these astounding numbers of what prison systems affect. And that's not even the total numbers. When you look at 67% of the prisoners have families that are inside a prison, families on the outside are all on welfare. That's 67% we support. They have no understanding of what to do. Most of them have a fear. The fear of society, the fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, the fear of what I do next. I tell you this, I've lived with these people. I was one of these people. For many years I feared letting my kids go to daycare, letting my kids go to childcare in itself. Even going to school had me wondering for a while. Had me wondering so much that I couldn't even hold a job regularly. I worked on the side. I did everything I had to do that I knew what to do to support my family, to try to take care of them. The welfare system helped us quite a bit, but I did a lot of things I shouldn't have done on the outside too. By the time my kids grew up to their middle years, they knew I loved them, they knew I had them. But when things all came to a head, everything came down and I went to prison. When I went to prison, I left my children, my oldest son Rocky, which was 14, my daughter Virginia, which just turned 13, my son Ricky, which was 11, and my daughter Vanessa, which was 1. These were my children I left behind. Yes, I had a wife at the time, but we didn't have a great relationship. We had troubles like most of us do when we have financial struggles. But the reality is my daughter was 13. When she became 13 years old, the most vital time in a girl's age, to have a father, I was gone, locked up behind bars. I lost her for a long time. Tough. My daughter had goals her whole life. She was a straight A student since preschool. She wanted to be a doctor and a dancer. She worked really hard for these her whole life. When I went away, they turned her away. They taught her boys were more important than her goals. My poor daughter ended up looking for guys, because she didn't have her dad. I was gone. When I got out of prison, my daughter and me didn't get together for several years. She resented me with good reason. She was realizing she lost her goals. She lost her focus in life. What her focus was damaging her life. And she knew no recourse. A straight A student, very intelligent girl, couldn't figure out life either, just like the rest of us. We have a hard time, especially these families. My daughter didn't talk to me again until she was 18. She finally opened her eyes to what was going on and how she was missing her life. But every time I see her to this day, she's 24, I have to look at her and say, I failed you. This is one of the reasons I founded this organization. To help other parents not fail their children. To give them a real chance. To let them grow and understand there's not really that much to fear in life. Life's pretty easy after we understand it. There's always struggles, but there's always something good in life happening at the same time that'll help us understand these struggles. And with the right training, the right jobs, the right employment, the right understanding about life, we can all help these families. I ask for all of you to assist me and the rest of us in becoming a nation within the nation. We shouldn't be racially bound. We're more economically bound right now. The economics that we have in this country is depreciating quick. And if we don't stand up together as one, black, white, Mexican, Oriental, and work together, we can give up this country. If we realize it or not, we no longer own ourselves. We're working on borrowed money, borrowed time. But working together, we could bring our nation back to where we used to be. One God, one nation, working together. Working together. That's where the real chance comes. I ask at the end of this, I will give you links to take a survey for me. I ask all of you that see this to please take the survey. I will also supply the link for our website, which is under design right now, but will be up and running within the next week from the date I publish this. And by the way, I'll see you next week. I hope you enjoyed the story. Fred Batten signing off. Goodbye.